Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in Durango, which is in Colorado. It was a long flight from Frankfurt to Denver, but today I'm here. And with me is Greg Johnson. He is the CEO and chairman of Metallic Minerals. We have done a site visit yesterday, and we will talk about that site visit and show you in the video also how it looks like and how impressive and massive the formation and the project is. La Plata is the new development here in the country. Craig, tell me more about the site visit we did yesterday and what you plan here and what you want to achieve with the next developments.
Yeah, we had a great day yesterday. Got up on the project site, started out with looking at core here at the project office, and then headed up to the field where we got out and walked around at the Allard resource area, saw the site of drilling, walked right on the main porphyry system there, and then drove up higher above the system to look down both over top of the Allard area, but also to the west into some of the new high priority target areas that we're looking to advance towards drill testing. We also spent a little bit of time at our Copper Hill target area, saw some spectacular mineralization right at surface. Everyone came away, I think, with some nice samples.
Absolutely.
So it was a really great day for both shareholders who were with us and analysts and advisors. And so really a terrific afternoon.
And what do you expect for the next, let's say, 12 months on development on the project?
Yeah, so our team is in the field right now, and so we're advancing on continuing to get the project set up for the next round of drilling. We completed a very significant financing just in the last month, $8 million, including Newmont as the largest participant in that financing.
Right.
We're expecting to have some of the Newmont team back on the ground again with us. Last year, two of their top mapping geologists from their Red Chris mine joined our team, and they were part of really looking at some of those targets outside of the resource area and their potential, because that's really what we see here is not just one deposit, but the potential for multiple, similar to the KDS system in Australia, Red Chris in British Columbia, Galore Creek. These are all models that we're using, for our exploration at La Plata.
Yeah, it's a tier one asset, as you already say and know, and I think that's already confirmed, right? The potential is obviously there, but when we look down on from the hills or from the mountainside, it's a huge land package.
Absolutely, yeah. So much room here, so well mineralized, such a big system, and to have the opportunity to be in here and advancing, first to our resource with an updated resource coming soon based on that drilling that Newmont helped fund. So that's going to be a near-term catalyst with that resource coming out, and then being able to build on that in terms of continuing to grow the higher grade portion of the Allard resource, which remains open, a long trend and deeper, as well as to get the first drill holes in these exciting high priority targets outside of the resource area.
But when you do your resource update, do you want to also get the precious metals component into that model then?
That's a really good point. So currently our resource is copper and silver, 1.2 billion pounds of copper, 18 million ounces of silver. But the deposit also contains gold, platinum, and palladium, along with other critical minerals like rare earths and other technology metals. And so, yes, in this upcoming resource, we want to make sure that we highlight as well the platinum, palladium, gold content, and as well to note some of that critical mineral content as well.
I think that's very important also to understand. We are here in the United States. Obviously, the government has also shifted towards more mining-friendly activities and supportive. So you expect also support here in Colorado and Durango area?
Yeah, I think the U.S. government's made it very clear that critical minerals, domestic sources of critical minerals, are a top priority. I think we're seeing already a change through, the various agencies that we engage in, and I think that's quite constructive. And it's a good time for a project like this to be, advancing, with this understanding that we have to make our systems work. The U.S. has some of the most stringent environmental standards in the world. That's great. That means a project here is going to be developed to the very highest standards. And I think that we're figuring out ways to make that stringent environmental standard also work through the exploration process, and as we get to feasibility in terms of being able to get timely permits and advance these projects to their maximum potential.
But even if we did an excellent site visit yesterday, we should briefly talk about the Keno Hill project. I mean, silver has broken out at the $41 this morning. I have seen. Obviously, we have another asset in metallic minerals next to Heckler Mining, which is the operator in the Yukon. So give us a little bit of an update here, maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Hecla is in production. They're moving towards full commercialization. It's their highest grade asset in their portfolio. So it's a very significant asset for them. We own the eastern, less explored part of the belt, but the same geologic setting, same structures that continue onto our ground. Our crews are in the field as we speak right now in Yukon at Keno Silver. And we are also advancing work towards both. We delivered our first resource in 2024, 18 million ounces of silver at Keno, and we look to expand on that resource and continue to drill targets that could become new resources there. So it's really just a starter, and we're excited to get the team on the ground there as well.
But just for our understanding, it's next and surrounding a little bit the existing operation of Hecla, correct?
Absolutely. The mill sits in the center of the district. Okay. Excellent road access throughout the district. And our biggest resource is right on the highway. So great infrastructure there. Also, this year is our third year of alluvial mining activity. We've got 2 agreements in place already with negotiations ongoing with several other operators. And royalties have been being produced this summer. And so we're excited that this could be one of our biggest royalty gold production years so far.
With such a high gold price, it's certainly pretty exciting. It could bring in some cash into the company without any risk, right?
No dilution.
No dilution.
Absolutely.
And actually no cost on your end. Just staking the ground in Yukon. We are also with the alluvial gold activities in the Yukon. It's a nice but a smaller business model.
Right? Over time, we see that building up, but it's really nice to have non-dilutive cash flow and gold production. And in light of the fact that gold is appreciating, those ounces that are getting produced are going up in value. And so we tend to hold those in our gold account for their appreciation potential. And we also get a little silver from that production as well.
All right. That's a good summary. Thank you very much, Greg. Check out the company. It's metallic-minerals.com. First, information is always important. I think we could give you a good impression on the site tour today, and we are happy to give you other updates. Thank you.